हेलो फ्रेंड्स। आज के इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स से एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक इनफाइनाइट पोटेंशियल बॉक्स। इनफाइनाइट पोटेंशियल बॉक्स को हम यहाँ पर तीनों डायमेंशन में डिस्कस करेंगे। तो सबसे पहले हम ले रहे हैं यहाँ पर वन डायमेंशनल इनफाइनाइट पोटेंशियल बॉक्स। वन डायमेंशनल इनफाइनाइट potential box. First of all, we draw the potential for one dimension. Friends, this is our one dimensional infinite potential box where between points 0 to a potential is 0 and at point 0 potential is infinite and at point a potential is also infinite. So mathematically we can write this potential Vx for one dimension. Potential is 0 when x is between 0 to a, and potential is infinite at other values of x. This is our one dimensional potential mathematically. Now friend, using time independent Schrodinger equation, we all know that time independent Schrodinger equation H psi is equal to E psi. This is our energy operator, Hamiltonian operator, and it denotes the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy. So we can write this sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. Our potential is here one dimensional, so we write here Vx, and also our momentum will be one dimensional, so we write here Px. Sum of kinetic energy and potential energy psi is equal to E psi. We all know that the momentum operator has the value Px is equal to negative of iota h cut del upon del x. Now putting this value in this equation, negative of iota h cut del upon del x its whole square divided by 2m sine plus Vx sine is equal to E sine. Now after solving this equation, we can get the equation negative of h cut square upon 2m del 2 sine upon del x square plus Vx sine is equal to E sine. For one dimensional potential box, friends, you can see that potential between 0 to a is 0. So for one dimensional infinite potential box, we take the value 0 for this potential. Now our equation will be negative of h cut square upon 2m del 2 sine upon del x square is equal to E sine. Now taking this value on the left side, now assuming this value as k square, so here let k square is equal to 2me upon h cut square. Now value of k will be root of 2me upon h cut square. Now friend, our equation will be after putting this value of k square in this equation, we get del 2 psi upon del x square plus k square psi is equal to 0. Now using mathematics, we all know that how we can solve the two order differential equation using complementary function. So writing complementary equation for this differential equation, we can write that d2 psi plus k square psi. Now using auxiliary equation, we can write it m square psi plus k square psi is equal to 0. Now m square plus k square is equal to 0 and value of m will be plus minus of iota k. Now using auxiliary equation, we can write the solution for psi will be psi is equal to a cos of kx plus b sine of kx. Now putting boundary value, we all know that about boundary value, that at boundaries wave function will be 0. So now first at x is equal to 0, function should be 0. So after putting x is equal to 0, our function will be 0. So equation will be a cos 0 plus b sine of 0. We all know that cos 0 is equal to 1 and sine 0 is equal to 0. So our equation will be 0 is equal to a. So we get here a is equal to 0. Now rewrite our equation for psi. Psi is equal to b sine kx. This is our new updated equation for a one-dimensional potential box. Now putting another boundary condition, x is equal to a. Again sine tends to 0, so our equation will be 0 is equal to b sine kx. We all know, student, that here b is not equal to 0. Okay, so sine kx must be 0, and we all know that value of sine will be 0 at n pi. So we can write here sine of n pi is equal to sine of kx. After using this equation, after comparing, we can get that n pi is equal to kx. So k is equal to at x is equal to a, we are using x is equal to a, so our equation will be k is equal to n pi upon a. At x is equal to a, our function is 0. So our updated equation will be psi is equal to, using this equation, b sine n pi upon a x. This is our updated equation. Now we have to find the value of this coefficient. We use normalization condition. What is our normalization condition? We all know, student, that integration for psi star psi dx is equal to 1. That is our normalization condition. Here psi is our wave function and psi star is complex conjugate of this wave function. This is an real wave function, so complex conjugate will be remain same. So our equation will be b square sine square n pi upon a dot x dx is equal to 1. Here limit will be 0 to a for one dimensional potential box b square. Using trigonometry identity we can conclude that cos of 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So getting this value sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos of 2 theta divided by 2. Now putting this value in this equation, 1 minus cos of 2 and theta is here n pi a upon x, n pi upon a and x, n pi upon a multiply x, and divided by 2 we can write it here is equal to 1. Limit 0 to a. Now integrate this equation. After integration we can conclude that integration of x is equal integration of 1 is equal to x minus integration of cos will be sine 2 n pi upon a dot x, and now again differentiate of this value and divided by it, 2 n pi upon a, putting value of limit 0 to a is equal to 1. Now putting upper limit a minus lower limit at here. Now putting upper limit at here, we can conclude that if we put at x is equal to a, then a cut to a and value of sine 2 n pi will be 0, and value of sine 0 at lower limit also will be 0. So our result will be 0 for this term. Now equation will be b square by 2, it's multiply here. Now our equation will be b square upon 2 multiply a is equal to 1. So b is equal to 2 upon a and its square root. Now again write our equation. Our wave function will be sine is equal to root of 2 by a sine of n pi upon a x. This is our wave function for one dimensional potential box. Student, we all know that energy can be calculated using this equation. K square is equal to 2me upon h cut square. Value of k is equal to n pi upon a. We calculate it in previous section. So equation will be, after comparing these equations, n square pi square upon a square is equal to 2me upon h cut square. Value for e is equal to n square pi square h cut square upon 2ma square, where value of n is equal to 1, 2, 3. For 1, energy is equal to pi square h cut square upon 2ma square. We assumed here it E naught, its ground state energy, because it is lowest energy, and for n is equal to 2, energy will be 4 pi square h cut square upon 2ma square is equal to 4 times of E naught. Again using this, E2 is equal to 9 E naught. This is our ground state energy, this is our first excited state energy, and this is our second excited state energy. Now student, we talk about wave function of ground state, first excited state and second excited state We all know that the equation for wave function is psi is equal to root of 2 by a sine n pi upon a x. For n is equal to 1, we all know that we get energy E naught, which is equal to n pi square h cut square upon 2m a square. So our wave function will be root of 2 by a sine, value of n is equal to 1, so value of wave function will be sine pi upon a dot x. For n is equal to 2, wave function can be written as psi 2 is equal to root of 2 by a sine 2 pi upon a dot x. This is our ground state wave function and this is our first excited state wave function. Now for n is equal to 3, wave function will be root of 2 by a sine 3 pi upon a dot x. This is our second excited state energy wave function, wave function है. Now friend, अब हम इनको ड्रॉ करेंगे. देखिए किस तरह हम इनको ड्रॉ करते हैं. At this bottom point, energy is 0, but in one-dimensional potential box, energy is not equal to 0. Energy is 0 when n is equal to 0, but according to Heisenberg uncertainty principle, energy can't be 0 of any particle. So here n is not equal to 0 for this potential box. So our value of n is started from 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now for n is equal to 1, we get the E naught, which is ground state energy, and we gain it pi square h cut square upon 2m is a square. Our wave function is root of 2 by a sine pi upon a dot x. This point is at located 0 and this point is located at a. Now putting value x is equal to 0 in this equation, we get 0 value, and when we put x is equal to a, then we gain also a cut to a, and sine pi is also is equal to 0. And when we put the value x is equal to a by 2, then the function will be root of 2 by a and sine pi upon a multiply a by 2. A cut to a, and value of sine pi by 2 is equal to 1. So we get the value root of 2 by a, which is maximum value of this wave function, because sine got maximum value at pi by 2. So our wave function will be this at a by 2. It has maximum value. Similarly, when we draw wave function at n is equal to 2, our wave function is for first excited state is root of 2 by a sine 2 pi upon a dot x. At x is equal to 0, wave function is 0, and x is equal to a, wave function is also will be 0. And when we put value of x is equal to a by 2, wave function also will be 0. So we try value at a by 4 and 3a by 4. We get value maximum. Here positive maximum value and here negative maximum value. So our wave function will be of this type. Okay student, and energy of this state is 4 times of ground state energy. Now for n is equal to 3, our wave function is for second excited state, root of 2 by a sine 3 pi upon a dot x, and we can draw this wave function similarly like this. Now student, we talk about probability. We all know that probability is given by modulations and its square is given by probability. सो अगर हम यहाँ पर इस वेव फंक्शन का अगर मोड स्क्वायर कर देते हैं देन हमें प्रोबेबिलिटी मिल जाएगी. तो अगर हम इसे ड्रॉ करते हैं प्रोबेबिलिटी के लिए, सो एट n इज इक्वल टू 1 our value is positive for all points, so our probability function is also same, but for n is equal to 2 our wave function will be positive. This for n is equal to 3 probability function will be like this. At ground state we can conclude that probability of finding the particle in the box is maximum in ground state at a by 2. At x is equal to a by 2 probability is maximum according to quantum mechanics, but according to classical mechanics probability of finding the particle is same everywhere. So we can't explain this concept using classical mechanics. Now we talk about node point. The point where node point, the point where wave function is 0 is known as node point. Like this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point. In ground state there is 2 node point. In first excited state there is 3 node point, and in second excited state there is 4 node point. So we can conclude that node point can be given by formula n plus 1. This formula is for including boundary points, including boundary points. But excluding boundary points, we can write the formula for node point is n minus 1. This is for excluding boundary points. For example, if we take n is equal to 2, then we can get 2 plus 1 means 3 node point including boundary points, and for excluding boundary points 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. There is only one node point excluding boundary points. फ्रेंड्स, अब हम 2 डायमेंशन एंड 3 डायमेंशन बॉक्स की भी बात कर लेते हैं. सिमिलरली हम जो इसको कर सकते हैं. सो 2 डायमेंशनल infinite potential box. First we write wave function for 1 dimension, root of 2 by a sine n pi upon a dot x, and energy expression n square pi square h cut square upon 2m a square. Now for 2 dimension infinite potential box we can write that wave function sin xy is equal to root of 2 by a sin n pi upon a dot x and multiply root of 2 by b साइन m पाई अपॉन b dot y, and energy expression will be n square pi square h cut square upon 2m a square plus m square pi square h cut square upon 2m b square. If we take a is equal to b for same dimension of two sides, then energy will be n square plus m square pi square h cut square upon 2m. Now taking equation is equal to about a, both this dimension, 2m a square. Using one dimension infinite potential box, here we can write two dimensional potential box wave function and energy expression. Now we are talking about degeneracy. If we take values of n and m, 1 and 1, the energy expression will be twice of E naught, where E naught is pi square h cut square upon 2m a square. If we take values n1 and m2 and n2 and m1, then energy of this combination remain same, which is 5 E naught. So there is different wave function. If we write wave function for this combination, wave function will be root of 2 by a and sine pi upon a x and root of 2 by a. If we take same dimension, sine 2 pi upon a dot y, and wave function for this combination, root of 2 by a sine 2 pi upon a dot x, root of 2 by a sine pi upon a dot y. So हम यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर वेव फंक्शन जो वो अलग अलग है दोनों के लिए, लेकिन एनर्जी आपके पास में सेम है. तो यहाँ से जो आपके पास में रिजल्ट निकलता है वो ये निकलता है कि डिफरेंट वेव फंक्शन होने पर और सेम एनर्जी अगर मिलती है तो इसे हम बोलते हैं डीजनरेसी. और यहाँ पर डीजनरेसी जो आपके पास में हुआ टू फोल्ड डीजनरेसी. ठीक है फ्रेंड, इसी तरह का आगे भी जो है इनका कॉम्बिनेशन बनाकर हम आगे भी इनकी डीजनरेसी निकाल सकते हैं. अब हम बात करते हैं यहाँ पर 3 डायमेंशनल पोटेंशियल बॉक्स की. 3 डायमेंशनल पोटेंशियल बॉक्स के लिए हम यहाँ पर लिखेंगे एनर्जी एक्सप्रेशन एंड वेव फंक्शन यूजिंग 1 डायमेंशनल पोटेंशियल बॉक्स. सो 3 डायमेंशनल potential box wave function can be written as sin xyz is equal to root of 2 by a sin n pi upon a dot x, root of 2 by b sin m pi upon b dot y, and root of 2 by c sin L pi upon c dot z. Now for energy expression, we can write that n square plus m square plus L square upon a square upon b square upon c square pi square h cut square upon 2m. here पाई स्क्वायर एच कट स्क्वायर अपॉन 2m हमने यहाँ पर जो कॉमन ले लिया है. अगर हम यहाँ पर तीनों डायमेंशन को अगर सेम ले लेते हैं, ठीक है, तो इसे हम लिखेंगे कुछ इस तरीके से n स्क्वायर m स्क्वायर एंड एल स्क्वायर पाई स्क्वायर एच का टी स्क्वायर अपॉन 2m a स्क्वायर। ऑलवेज रिमेंबर फ्रेंड, यहाँ पर हमने जो पोटेंशियल बॉक्स लिया था उसकी डायमेंशन 0 to a थी, ठीक है। अगर आप यहाँ पर डायमेंशन कई बार आपको अगर नेगेटिव a2 अगर a अगर गिवन हो तो यहाँ पर ध्यान रखिए आपके पास में 2a हो चुका है, तो यहाँ पर आप a की जगह पर 2a पुट करेंगे, ठीक है। अगर कभी नेगेटिव a2 a पॉजिटिव अगर आपको गिवन हो, अगर नेगेटिव 2a2 अगर पॉजिटिव 2a गिवन हो तो आपके पास में ये डायमेंशन हो चुकी है 4a, ठीक है। तो ये 4a यहाँ पर पुट करेंगे। अब हम यहाँ पर जो है डिजनरेसी की बात करते हैं। तो फ्रेंड अगर यहाँ पर आप n m और l की अलग अलग वैल्यू लेते हैं, जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पर n l और m की मैंने अलग अलग वैल्यू ले ली n m l, तो एनर्जी आपके पास में क्या क्या मिलेगी देखिए। अगर मैं तीनों वैल्यू 1 1 लेता हूँ तो एनर्जी आपको मिलेगी 3 E0, वेयर E0 इज इक्वल टू E0 आपके पास में क्या है, यहाँ पर E0 आपके पास में है पाई स्क्वायर एच का टी स्क्वायर अपॉन 2m a स्क्वायर है, ठीक है। अगर यहाँ पर आप 1 से लेते हैं 1 1 2 एंड 1 2 1 एंड 2 1 1, तो इन तीनों के लिए वेव फंक्शन जो आपके पास में डिफरेंट डिफरेंट होगा, लेकिन एनर्जी एक्सप्रेशन जो आपके पास में सेम आएगा वो होगा आपके पास में 6 E0, जैसा कि हमने 2 डायमेंशन इन्फिनिट पोटेंशियल बॉक्स में देखा था। तो यहाँ पर आप देख पा रहे हैं कि 3 फोल्ड जो आपके पास में डिजनरेसी है, यहाँ पर 3 फोल्ड डिजनरेसी, ठीक है। इनके आप वैल्यू जो यहाँ पर आपके पास में n की वैल्यू 1, n की वैल्यू m1 आपके पास में और l की वैल्यू 2 पुट करके देखेंगे हम, तो अलग आपके पास में वेव फंक्शन आएगा, फिर इनको पुट करेंगे तो अलग वेव फंक्शन आएगा और इनको पुट करेंगे तो अलग वेव फंक्शन आएगा। तो इस प्रकार से डिफरेंट वेव फंक्शन के लिए जब सेम एनर्जी एक्सप्रेशन आपको मिलता है तो इसे बोलते हैं डिजनरेसी ऑफ एनर्जी स्टेट्स। तो फ्रेंड आज के इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हमने इनफाइनाइट पोटेंशियल बॉक्स को जो डिस्कस किया, 1 डायमेंशनल इनफाइनाइट पोटेंशियल बॉक्स को हमने यहाँ पर यूज करते हुए वेव फंक्शन और एनर्जी एक्सप्रेशन हमने फाइंड किया, और देन हमने यहाँ पर 2 डायमेंशन एंड 3 डायमेंशनल पोटेंशियल बॉक्स के लिए भी वेव फंक्शन एनर्जी के एक्सप्रेशन लिखे, डिजनरेसी के बारे में जाना, नोड पॉइंट्स के बारे में जाना, ठीक है फ्रेंड। तो आगे भी हम आपके लिए इसी तरीके से लेक्चर्स लेके आते रहेंगे। हमारे साथ जुड़े रहने के लिए बहुत बहुत थैंक यू, धन्यवाद। मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में। जय हिंद।